Hello, welcome to our June 16th update. As you know, we're trying to provide these each week just because things change so rapidly right now during the different nuances of what's going on across the country and in our own community. We want to keep our staff, our students, and our parents and community members up to date with what's going on. We do have our first face-to-face board meeting for a while. We will be limiting the number of people that can be present based on social distancing requirements. We do ask that people wear a mask. We will have some disposable masks available for people if they're able to get in with that capacity. So it'll be at 6 o'clock. But it'll be nice to be back face to face with our community members and other people in the board meeting and begin to have that kind of business as usual feeling to it. The next thing is state budget. We do have, better news about school finance than we had before. We still will have that $8 million deficit, we believe, maybe up to $10 million. But since we at one point worried about $17 million, it actually sounds better, and we never thought we'd be excited about an $8 million deficit, but it does make it much more manageable, although there will be some losses and different things that we're able to do. So we'll be working on that as soon as we get the final numbers from the state of Colorado, as I said, which we hope will be very soon. And then we're also looking at the COVID dollars that we've received, some of that very, very restricted, and some of it a little bit more flexible. So looking at all the nuances of that to try to make that work to provide the very best education we can for our students. Well, in terms of back to school, we are working on our plans and procedures for returning back to school. As you know, Mesa County has a variance through the state of Colorado that allows us to be in phase 2. That buys us some flexibility, hopefully. But we also know that we'll have to follow whatever guidelines are in place by the Mesa County Health Department, as that is the body that we report to in terms of health and safety positions such as this. So you will be getting that guidance. We hope to be in face-to-face learning wherever possible. Registration will begin electronically online July 21st, so look for those registration forms on there if your student's not already registered. We know the majority of our students already are, but if you're new to our community, welcome, and watch for those registration procedures on July 21st. So once again, we will be sending out the guidance to you as soon as we get it. We will try to create as many procedures as we can and follow those state guidelines and the county health guidelines to make sure that our students are safe and secure as they return to school. We have all of our paperwork in for our graduation variance, and we have met with them 3 times. Our principals have done an outstanding job in creating extremely detailed descriptions of each and every process in the graduation ceremonies. So we're looking at that with the health department now, and then we should have an answer for you, as we've hoped, by the June 22nd without much problem. The health department feels that we are on track and will hopefully, fingers crossed, be able to do that. So those are the pieces and processes that we have in place. I think you'll begin hearing a lot of procedures in the next few weeks and about those back to school. What kind of things will we do for symptom checks as students come into the building year? And we want to obviously promote that sense of normalcy as we begin that 2021 school year in August. So we'll be sending you lots of information as we finish that guidance so that you'll have lots of information with which to make your decision. I have heard from some parents that they're very nervous about their students returning, and so we will be offering some remote options as well with the bulk of our students hopefully in face-to-face learning. If you have any questions, as always, feel free to email me or to contact our office so that we can follow up with you on those questions. Thanks for your support. We appreciate the great feedback we've gotten on these weekly updates, and will continue to do so until the beginning of the school year. Thank you.